Lovelies, this is Simspell and welcome back to Niche Orc Lands, where our sickly sages are helping to sustain the tribe by tending to the nut tree, one of the greatest spots for food on this island, within our territory of course, and they are sickly, so they have isolated themselves, or have been isolated from the rest of society, to this small corner of abundance, and are gathering the foods that we need to stay alive, while the others go off and have more children, which we can barely sustain, but have more children and explore the land. So we have Nishnak over here, whose brother Dot, off into the distance, is going to grow up to be challenged by his own father Kushnak, so we have that going on. And she has also been staying behind so that she could tend to Duel, the blind, sickly Nishling, who was born to, if I'm not wrong, a slave by the name of Tunak, and she has been tending to this berry bush and also to the nut tree, or at least helping with the nut tree a little bit by kicking it here and there. She's kind of blocked by this peaceful bear, but that's fine, and she's been doing a great job as well, and we need Nishnak over here to make rounds of the tree so that Duel has enough visibility to go ahead and grab anything, otherwise she's pretty much useless. But the tribe is not completely brutal, and they will not go ahead and basically destroy anyone else, so they won't throw out blind nichelings just because they're blind. There's a different hierarchy with a whole bunch of different things. Now, in the previous episode, we also had the lovely Ruurag born. Because she was born to another female, because she was born to another female in the presence of a chief queen, she had to have her fate decided by the chief queen, Ghoul, as to whether she would be allowed to remain in the tribe as an adult or whether she would be kicked out into the wide and brutal world. Luckily for her, she got accepted, which is why she has an A next to her name to show that. And Roshnak, if we have more food, might take on these two females as mates again to have more healthy offspring, hopefully. But so far, he's had to put that to a stop because, again, we don't have enough food to luxuriously keep having children. But thank you to you guys who reminded me that I should get our males to jump up onto this tree or this stump and call for slaves, because nichelings only attract the opposite gender. So thank you so much for reminding me about that, because I completely forgot. So I think with that in mind, Rushnak, whoopsies, did I say that Kushnak was Dot's father? I meant Roshnak, okay? They have similar names, it's a bit confusing. I brought that upon myself, I know. But we're gonna get Kushnak to jump up here because his brother is actually more effective at doing a bunch of other things. So I want him to be the one to go out. And let's clear away. Oh, no, he was supposed to be calling. Whoopsies. So he's going to jump up there and he's going to try calling while we get Rushnak to start. Ooh, there's a bottle here that, yep, he's going to grab that bit of food and then he's just going to come around the place. And we'll get a hole to collect up that nut. And Ghoul's gonna jump down this way, and she is going to try to clear away some grasses. But we do need more slaves because we have all these spots around their territory that we can kind of plop slaves down on to harvest food, and we had one blind slave for a long time, and we're relying on the sickly sages to kind of tend to the trees and stuff. But really, we need more slaves because all the other free orcs, they want to get moving. They want to explore. They want to do a whole bunch of other things. They don't want to stay in one spot and have to tend to the food all the time. But let's move Dot along here, and we'll get a Ruurag to jump up on this bundle stump. I think they want to stay close together to everyone else. So, okay, nice. Let's tend the day. Okay, yep, we have the sickly sages. We were aware of that. Let's grab these nuts. Grab these nuts. We'll get you to kick the tree so that we have more nuts and try and dig something up. There we go. She can't collect from that berry bush unless we have Nishnak over on that side to light up her path. So we might have to do that. But there's just so much nuts to collect. It's a bit distracting, isn't it? Okay, let's get a Ruurag to jump into this nest here. And oh, who's that? Who's that? It's a male. It's a male. And we all know what happens when we see a male in our territory. We need to go and destroy them. So Ruurag is not going to waste any time. He's going to go for that male. And he's going to try to destroy this male. Because look at his audacity. He's stealing food from us. So we need to deal with that as soon as possible. Ghoul, you are going to do what? We have options. We have options. We'll get you to grab the berries and clear away that. And Ghoul will collect up this bit of food. And I think she's going to try. Can she get to the other side is the question. She's going to jump this way because there's rocks and a bunch of other things and we can't pass that section. So we'll do that, and Ruurag's going to constantly try and hunt down Kirnu. Kushnak may also attempt to hunt down Kirnu, because that is something that all the males have to do. So I think he's going to jump on down and he's going to attempt to attack this guy. He's going to try his best to attack. Normally we would love him to crawl on the tree stump, and we will, especially when it is a peaceful time, but when possible, whenever we have a male within our sights, we definitely have to go down and we have to deal with him. So even though Kushnak doesn't have a lot of attack, he's still going to help out his chieftain when it comes to getting rid of other males, because Kirnu, in terms of the story and the rules of the way we play the Orc Lands, he is supposed to be one of the hunters that has come from Sark's birth tribe to hunt down and destroy this tribe. So that's something that's been carrying on for generations and generations and probably will be. So there we go, we have that. And a little dot, I'll get you to jump this way. There we go. Maybe when you're young you can help out with the whole slave situation. We can do that for sure. Okay, let's turn the day. Okay, this man is drowning, which is just fine. But okay, Kushnak, do you want to strike the killing blow? There we go. There we go. And now he's going to jump back on the stump. Nice, where he can call out for more members or more slaves. Wonderful. And I'm going to get Ghoul to jump this way, get that mole. Delicious. So we have that. And let's get Nishnak to collect up these nuts. Oh, well, let's try and dig a little bit. You can't do much else over there, so she's going to keep trying to do that. And we'll have little Ruurag destroy the nest. And I think we want her to continue moving in this general way. So let's get her. Oh, look, she found a termite mound. Nice. Okay. And then I think we'll get, let's see, you can't grab any nuts, but you can clear away these spots over here, so let's actually try and do that. He's going to start clearing away this spot here, and then we'll get Hole. Oh look, Hole can collect nuts, nice. So she's going to come this way, collect up some of these nuts, and we'll get Dot to try and follow Hole and a Ruurag maybe to this side. So we'll be doing that. Nice. And we seem to have enough food to maybe try for another offspring. So we might do that also, because the Chief Queen, oh no, she has 2 days. Unfortunately, Ghoul is not going to be able to have another child, because I think the nichelings need 3 days for pregnancy. But Hul does have life, so Ruurag can take Hul on as a mate and mate with her again, so he might just go ahead and do that. But Dot is a teen. Oh, look at that. We have the reins. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna get Ruurag to jump. Actually, let's get Hul to jump this way. Right, and then we're gonna get Ruurag to breed with her. There we go. So that worked out quite well. He's going to clear away this grass, jump up here. She's going to pluck some berries. Nice. We're going to get Ghoul to collect up this nut and pluck some berries. She doesn't have long to live, unfortunately, so I think this pregnancy is good because we need more members in the tribe, of course. Okay, Dot, let's get you to jump down this way and help out everyone with grass clearing. Ruurag can gather up some nuts, so she's going to help out with that, and then I'm going to get her to jump this way as well. And let's see, oh yes, I still have to tend to these guys. So let's get you to jump this way. Nice, so we have the spot cleared up, meaning that Duel, who's on her final day, can die collecting some berries. Okay, then it looks like Nishnak is going to be all on her own from the next day onwards. Let's get Kushnak over here to call out and see if we can entice any slaves to come on by. Okay, fortunately we didn't get anyone. Let's turn the day. Oh my goodness, I was not aware that Gull was dying that day specifically, but I guess there we go. We just lost 2 members of the tribe. Okay, we are really, really tiny at this point, dangerously so. Dangerously tiny, and we do have a sickly nicheling who's going to pass away pretty soon too, if we're not careful. So, how are we going to go about doing this? We need to encourage more breeding. And the thing is, there is always a risk that Cool and Rushnak is going to end up having more sickly children, which is why slaves is very important. So, Kushnak, please call out as much as you can, because we need slaves. We really do. Okay, Cool will get you to collect some berries, and I'm gonna get you to clear away these spots. Rushnak can clear away that. Oh, he can fish. That's right, he can fish. Okay, you guys can help clear out these bits over here. There we go. We've got some more clarity, and the small island here will almost entirely be cleared in a second, which is great news. But let's turn the day. No slaves, no one's dying. Okay, we've kind of reached a bit of a stalemate. But okay, Nishnak, let's collect up these nuts. Let's kick the tree some more. Wonderful, and I think because we haven't over-harvested this tree, we actually are getting a lot of resources from it. But I definitely want someone to always be at the trees, because that is a very important resource. Very important resource. Okay, how is Hull doing? She is ready to settle down on a nest. So I think what she's going to do, she's going to jump. Is that... Oh, it's Hinai! It's Hinai! He's been here all along. Okay, she needs to make a nest. And I think Rushnak is going to jump and attack him. Unfortunately, Rushnak just got poisoned, but he defeated Hinai. I don't remember how they were related exactly. There might have been an older brother of his. I have no clue, but we found him eventually, and we destroyed him. It was in his fate, unfortunately, guys. It was in his fate. But let's continue grabbing some fish down there. Okay. This is definitely not good that is poisoned. Okay. Kushnak, let's call out. Oh, that's a male. Didn't you guys... You guys said that they call the opposites, but we've called 2 males so far. This is another hunter. That's not good. We need to attack him now. And we're gonna get hurt as well because he's got this spiky body. Ugh. Okay, Dart is not gonna attack him because Dart is, even though he's a male, he is not old enough yet. He's not an adult, so we don't want to risk that. Also, he's supposed to have the pink stones, and I forgot to give him that because he is going to get challenged by Rushnak when he comes of age, so he needs those stones. But let's see, he can destroy this berry bush, but I don't entirely want him to do that. We are not exactly in a destructive mode or anything just yet. Okay, let's collect up that nut. I'll get you to jump down this way and clear away that bit of spot. And the males are going to have to hunt down this guy, because he is a hunter. They're going to have to hunt him down as soon as the next day passes. Hopefully they don't get too injured, because we need their blood to keep the tribe going. But okay, let's turn the day. We had a little boy who sickly done it. We had a sickly boy. Oh great, and a Barina. So between the Barina and the hunter, we're gonna obviously tend to the Barina, and the males and females, everyone can basically jump for that. but we have a sickly boy who doesn't have any attack. Okay, the sickly boy has no attack. Let's go ahead and give him a name. We need to think of a cool orcish name. And Ghoul's not around, which means we don't have a chief queen, which also means that this boy's fate does not have to be decided with a dice, because that only happens when we have a chief queen. But okay, he is going to be called there's a lot of knack names, but what can I say? They sound orcish. Shishnak is going to be Shishnak. I've decided Shishnak, son of Roshnak. Shishnak, there we go. We've got Roshnak, Kushnak, and Shishnak. Ah, this is confusing. Am I going to stop though? No. Okay. Let's see. We need to deal with this Bayrina. We'll get all the adults. And Ruurag does not need the A anymore, I think. That's only until she's an adult, so she doesn't need the A anymore. She's a free orc like anyone else. But let's go ahead and start attacking this Bayrina, because we need to try and defend our family. Okay, Roshnak, you give the decisive blow. There we go. And then we're going to get Dot to jump and grab the food before this guy comes along. And let's see, Kushnak, can you please call for a female? We can't have male slaves. We need female slaves, please. Please. I believe in you. Don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Oh, goodness gracious. But also, I think we need to encourage another mating between Hul and Roshnak. Also, I forgot that this child is sickly and now everyone's next to him. Great. Okay, let's turn the day. Nobody got sick. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. I'm going to get Hul to jump this way. And we are going to encourage one mating. And then Roshnak is going to dive here and try and attack this guy. And then Kushnak is going to come here and deal the decisive blow. There we go. Roshnak is poisoned. Thankfully he's not bleeding. Kushnak's not bleeding. No! Dot! You're an adult! Dot, you're an adult. Oh my goodness. Okay, Dot's an adult. So he's going to jump here and we are going to have the decisive battle between Roshnak and Dot to see who is going to be the next chieftain. Now, because Roshnak has less strength, if we roll a 1 or a 4 on the dice, it means Roshnak wins. Any other number means that Dot wins and that he is going to basically take on the mantle and kick out his father, and then if he ever comes across his father, he's going to kill his father. So there we go. Let's roll the dice and see what we get. Why? We got a 4. We got a flippin' 4. It means Roshnak wins against his son. Darn it. I hate this. You know why? Because we always have the nichelings without toxic body winning these battles, and the weaker ones as well. And so whenever they see the other nicheling out in the wild or in the territory again, they have to attack them, and then they keep getting poisoned. Darn it. But Dot lost. Dot, we had so many hopes for you and dreams. But he has to get kicked out. But because his father can't kick him out just yet, we're going to get Hul to kick him out instead. So Hul is going to banish Dot, and now when we come across him, any of the males come across him actually, they have to attack him. That includes Kushnak. So, oh my goodness. Kushnak, I don't want to put you through this, but I feel as though I have no choice. It's something that we must do. Okay, he's escaping. He has good movement, so if you can just stay away from us, I would appreciate that, but we're going to have to hunt him down. Oh my goodness, it's just the way the world works over here. Let's jump here. I don't want to get sick from Shishnak, although Kushnak is probably just going to. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's jump all the way across. Continue collecting our food. The one good thing about this whole ordeal with it, of having low nichelings, is that we've been able to get our food stores just in this episode up a whole heap. So if we do come across something in the future where we just have to, you know, keep moving and getting stuff done, at least we won't have the risk of running out of food because we've kind of saved up a whole heap. Oh my goodness, that was unexpected. I was so ready for Dot to kind of take over. And oh my goodness, darn it, we're gonna have to bring him back in. We're gonna have to bring him back in because I need to give him brown gemstones and I need to give him an O to show his outcast. My bad. Okay, I'll fix that hopefully in the next episode. But guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.